I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. That sounded cooler in my head. Hi guys, it's Crystal, and today I have the ILNP Summer Jelly Collection. This is a 7 polish set with jellies filled with holographic micro flaky thingies. I really described those wrong. They're holographic glitter flakies, okay? The first one we're going to swatch is Someday. This is a gorgeous, very, very bright lime green, and this is one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites, so you know you're gonna keep hearing that a bunch. Something we need to go over real quick before I start swatching anything while you watch this gorgeous polish porn. The jellies are going to be very sheer. Even in 3 coats, you're probably gonna see my nail tip because my nail tips are really badly stained right now. They are kind of orange because, well, I've been doing a lot of swatching and stuff and it's just staining them. It's normal. It happens to my nail tips all the time, so it's nothing drastic. But as you can see here, even on 2 coats, I'm not building up really heavy. This is really normal for jellies. If it drives you nuts, you can just put a thin layer of white under it or even beige, and it completely goes away and it looks pretty much the same. In fact, I compared all of these on swatch sticks with white underneath them and by themselves so that you could really see the difference if there even was any in the jellies. This is so pretty though. Here you can see on the right hand side is the one with white under it, and this is plain. The one without white you can see is just a little brighter. And here it is on my nails. See, here you can even barely see the nail tip. And these are shot under natural sunlight bulbs. So, I mean, see how bright that is and how beautiful? It's just gorgeous. Next up we have Misbehaving. This is another favorite. This is a beautiful, very, very bright neon pink. Oh, it's gorgeous. And it has like this hint of purple in it almost. It's really pretty. I think this would like look really cool with Someday and with another one of them. I'm not going to tell you which one yet. I'll tell you when we get there. But like with all 3 of them to make a like fruit design or flowers. Oh, they would be really pretty as flowers. This one goes on a little more opaque in the first coat than Someday did, but still pretty sheer. I mean, it's a jelly. I've had comments before when I've swatched jellies about why do I expect it to cover the tip and stuff. And the really big fact is I don't expect it to cover the tip, but I hate seeing my nail tip. And I know a ton of other people hate seeing their nail tips too. If you watch any of my swatch videos, even one, you know that that's a giant pet peeve of mine is being able to see my nail tip. I don't want to. I think it's ugly, and I don't like how it looks, but some people don't mind. It doesn't bother them. And that's great for them. It's a personal preference for everybody, and you should always just do whatever you like. Whatever's going to make you happy or make you feel beautiful. I mean, seriously. Here you can see this one with the white under it looks more pastel than neon, and then without the white under it, it looks more neon. All these end swatches are without white. All the swatches on my blog and on Instagram without white. But look at how beautiful this is. And this is completely opaque on the nail. Next up we have Surfboard. This is beautiful. This is a very, very bright sky blue. This is definitely top 3. Top 3 material right here. I think this one, Someday, and Cityscape, which is coming up next, are my top 3 choices, but I really love all this collection. I'm into any bright color, but bright scattered holographics are a passion. Linear holographics are a passion, and I'm actually starting to like jellies, which I never thought I would say, but I do. This one you can see goes on a little sheer on the first coat. On the second coat, still looks very, very sheer, but the third coat gives you a lot more coverage. These all go on super smooth, and they don't have a lot of crazy buildup, which I was kind of worried about when I first saw them, because I was thinking, ooh, those holographic glitter flakies are going to cause a lot of buildup and clumpiness. But they really don't, which is amazing, And I think is part of why I kind of fell in love with these. And I'm kind of like, maybe I should give jellies a chance. Maybe they're not all horrible. Here you can see with white under this, there's pretty much no difference. And in every one of these, there's very little difference. I mean, but with here, no difference with the white under it. Is this so pretty and bright though? Look at all that hollow sparkle. This entire collection is so filled with hollow. If you love hollow, you need to get it. Next up, we have Cityscape. This is my number one. This is my favorite in the collection, and I know what you're thinking. It's not even a bright color. Why do you like it? This is a black jelly, and if you have any idea how hard it is to find a completely opaque hollow black, then you know the struggle. But this one is so gorgeous, and it's not gray, it's not dusty black, it's black. You can see it's going on here, and in the first coat it is extremely sheer looking, and I did kind of try to wipe it a little more to get some buildup, and instead I made a mess, but I kind of cleaned it up before I went in for the second coat. But in just 2 coats, this was completely opaque and had a great buildup for me. Here you can see it's gorgeous and all that hollow's coming through. I did do a comparison of this in the ILNP Lovers Facebook group and Missed Calls, which is another one of their like really popular blacks. It's a linear holographic black, and this one beats it out by far. This one is so gorgeous, and look at all the hollow. I put white under this, and I feel like that was completely useless because it's the exact same either way. I mean, that was just a waste of my time. You guys didn't need to see that comparison, but I was like, I need to keep it uniform. Having some OCD here. Look at all the hollow. That would be great under Galaxy nails. Next we have Hide and Seek. This is a very pretty deep emerald green. This is not like top 5, but it's pretty. I'm not a big green fan, so that's why most greens don't really get me. Like, this would be pretty, I think. I have this plate I've wanted to play with forever, a stamping plate with pandas on it. I think this would be really great as like the background, and then to put little pandas on it. It would be so cute. I should do that eventually. Now that I've mentioned it though, I'll probably never, ever, ever, ever do it. You know, a girl can dream though. I was really messy with this. Whew. Here you can see, in 2 coats, this has really, really great coverage. And in 3 coats, pretty much opaque. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty gorgeous. I didn't have a lot of problems getting these to be mainly opaque, to be honest. And I thought I was gonna have that issue swatching them without the white underneath, and that it was gonna bother me, but it really didn't. Even the ones where there's a little nail tip, it's still okay. This one you can see, even with the white under it, the white kind of washes out the green and makes it more pastel-y, just like it did with the pink. So, I don't know. If you put white under this, you probably need an extra coat just to make it, you know, have that full color depth it should have. Next up, we have Sunkissed. This is a top 3 too. This is a gorgeous watermelon pink. This kind of almost, I'm torn between saying it's like watermelon or grapefruit pink, because it kind of reminds me of both, like the fruit inside of them. And they're 2 very different colors though, but it's like a mix. I thought this was orange originally. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw some swatches, I thought this leaned towards orange. It in no way leans towards orange. I'm just somewhat color deficient. That's what we're gonna call it. I'm color deficient. And I can't tell anything. But this is really pretty. In 1 coat, this is a lot more opaque than some of the others were, which is really a bonus for me, and probably part of why it made the top 3. But this is really gorgeous. Here you can see in 2 coats, really pretty, almost completely opaque. And then the 3rd coat, you have no issues. This is just bright and beautiful. And of course, there's hollow. I feel like I don't need to say that for everything, because you can obviously see there's the rainbow in all of these. They're all Skittles Taste the Rainbow. This one you can see without the white is great. And then with the white under it, once again, it looks a little more pastel. I feel like the white under them, you have to go in with 3 or 4 coats just to make sure you get the full color depth, or you're kind of washing out the jelly. But, you know, if you like it, do it. Do whatever makes you happy. Next up, we have Good Vibes. This is last but certainly not least. This is what I like to call ocean blue. It's really, really pretty. It's not navy. It's not super dark, but it's still not like bright enough to be a sky blue. It's definitely an ocean blue. Definitely reminds me of like a gorgeous Greek ocean. I say Greek because the only really bright blue natural oceans I've seen have been in pictures of Greece and this place called Mauritius that I can't pronounce. So we're going to go with Greek, okay? This is really pretty. This is a lot more opaque on the first coat too. And then on the second coat, you can see it's got gorgeous coverage. So beautiful. I really love the entire collection. Honestly, none of these were like fails or misses for me. And they're all colors I can see myself wearing at some point, especially during the summer, because they are bright and happy and really just festive. I could see myself wearing some of these at Christmas too, with like stamping over them that would be Christmas themed and pretty. This one, once again, you can see the white kind of washes it out, but here the clear one's great. But here you can see white washes the color out. And it's beautiful. See, this is completely opaque without white under it. Don't put white under it. It's beautiful and pretty and has the rainbow. It's so pretty. All of these polishes are available now. I initially ordered these during the pre-order, and they were discounted a little bit then, but now they're $10 each, or you can get the whole set for $70. But either way, they're gorgeous. Definitely get them, or just pick up your favorite shades if you didn't like some of them, or you know you won't wear some of them. As usual, everything will be linked in the description box, the ILNP shop link, as well as any of the other products I use, like my base coat and top coat. If you like this, give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more swatches and tutorials and fun stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.